Let the bot battle begin. Skorpios at 2-0, Tantrum at 1-1. Yeah, those records should probably be reversed at best. This is Tantrum easily getting underneath Skorpios and planting some shots, trying to getting them in the corner, trying to throw them out of the arena early, trying to get this fight done with as soon as possible. Oh, there goes part of one of the wedges of Skorpios. That'll make things go a little quicker. And Skorpios trying to self-right Tantrum, trying to prevent that from happening, trying to send Skorpios into the air and then out of the arena. The other wedge has come off. Oh, great shot there by Tantrum. Oh, and there's another big shot. Tantrum hasn't had the toughest opponents so far, except Whiplash, but they do well to finish that fight. I mean, half the bot went out of the arena, the other half stayed in. And that half was the more functional side, so I guess that wasn't out of the arena. Anyways, Tantrum completely dominated Skorpios as it should have, and got them out of the arena and went 2-1 as expected. Let the bot battle begin. Black Dragon able to box rush Reticle, and there's a little tap to start things off. There's a bigger one. Black Dragon holding up well, trying to use their hybrid wedge combination of their forks and their natural wedge to try and outreach Reticle, but that clearly hasn't worked. So far, Reticle is landing the shots, but Black Dragon is taking them very well. I haven't really taken much damage. And as you can see, oh jeez, Reticle sending Black Dragon into a spin, and there goes the entire wedge. That is not good. That is really not good. Reticle has Black Dragon completely exposed right now as the other part of the wedge comes off. And now Reticle lands another shot. How much longer can Black Dragon hold up? That was a brutal shot, but Black Dragon able to resist for now. But there goes the piece of the weapon. Black Dragon's drum has essentially been disabled, and this fight really is all but over. Reticle needs to do just a bit more damage, and this fight will be done. And there goes most of the rest of the weapon. Black Dragon continuing to go into Reticle with no fear, but those attempts look to be all in vain, as there goes a massive chunk of the frame, and that will disable half of Black Dragon's drive. Reticle looking to finish this fight right here, right now. And there's another shot. Black Dragon still moving, but Reticle not having any of it. The countdown has started. Black Dragon completely immobilized, and Reticle with a dominant performance in their third fight. Black Dragon, I will give it credit for what it did. It held up incredibly well to Reticle. I thought this fight would be much over than it was. This fight nearly lasted 2 minutes. However, it was only a matter of time until Reticle did all the damage it needed to, ripping off the wedge first, then absolutely destroying the weapon bit by bit. This fight, it got ugly, and while Black Dragon was able to hold the line, eventually their frame broke, and with it the drive, and Reticle took home their second win of the season. Let the bot battle begin. Rotator and Huge. This is gonna be fight of the century right here. Rotator, and I'm not really sure what's going on here. Yeah, this is gonna be a long fight. I can just tell it's gonna go to Chazane. It's Huge. None of its fights are interesting, except when it gets absolutely destroyed. I actually had to re-record this voiceover because I messed up on like the final part when I was announcing the judge's score. Yes, this fight does go the full 3 minutes. Please bear with me. But now I have to go through this twice, or you will only have to go through this once. Because you could just skip this fight. I do not care. I really don't care what to play. This probably you should skip to the end, because this fight don't know. There's like some good stuff at the end, but this is not good fight. I have an especially negative view about it now that I have to re-record this, and I also have to think of what the actual judge's score is while I do this voiceover, which is really bad because you shouldn't multitask. That's not a good idea. I'm trying to think of score. I got one category in my head right now, and I think I got them all. I think I think we're good here. I got my scores worked out. Anyways, Rotator and Huge, they've been doing things. It's very, very bad. I should have probably highlighted this fight, but that makes for like no time. That's not really true. Look, there's already been a video episode coming out with under 4 minutes, so I probably should highlight these fights. But that would be work. That would be different from what I'm used to, and that we can't have that here. I think the end of the fight's coming up soon, and maybe we can. I just want this fight to be over. I want to do the voiceover for the next episode already, because that one's actually good. Just bear with me. The next fights, and the next episode especially are good. This fight is just absolute garbage. A bot has to win this fight, and that bot will have a winning record. Hey, we're at the end of this fight. A Huge is able to do some damage, and that this fight is fortunately over. It goes to the judges, but yeah. Now I have to go through the replay of what happened. I actually tried to put effort into the first voiceover, but then I screwed it up at the end, so here's some kind of highlights. Rotator and Huge try to put each other into screws sometimes. Huge broke Rotator's weapon, and that was the only time the weapon really worked, except for Rotator. And Huge actually, he used its weapon to actual effect. And they did things. Bots got caught in the screws. And yeah, this just should have been. I should have just cut out that entire part, but I'm not gonna. Huge eventually just land one decent shot. Your winner by 10-5 judge decision is Huge. Let the bot battle begin. Same day delivery gets underneath Mad Catter, and that gets them stuck. They're trying to put them in the pit, and they almost do it there. And same day delivery is keeping them pinned, and they actually put them in the pits. Complete domination from same day delivery. That only took about 12 seconds to see Huge. This is how you do a fight quickly. Just please don't be a judge decision, Huge, next time. Same day delivery goes to 1-2. Let the bot battle begin. The main event underway. 2-0 Lucky, 2-0 Extinguisher. This would never be a main event in actual Battlebots. Yeah, no way, I know. Extinguisher getting underneath Lucky easily, and that frame may be broken already. Unbelievable. Extinguisher has managed to break Lucky apart early. And this is gonna be the end of the fight. Extinguisher, the bot that was controversially eliminated from last season's tournament, goes to 3-0. No doubt about it. Extinguisher is making the tournament. Now 3-0. The worst they can do is 3-1. Extinguisher just dominated and quickly broke Lucky's drive for a third win.